Alright, I'm going to show you how to change the oil on an F150 2.7 l Ecoboost. I think a lot of people have been asking, so that's what I'm using. There's the motorcraft number upside down, FL2062. First, put my truck on ramps, and then you're going to want to come up under the hood, pull your drain cap, pull your dipstick so that it releases the pressure so it's easier for the oil to drain out of your pan. And then my son is helping right here, as you can see. Right here is the oil filter cartridge, and from here you want to be careful. I've heard that oil will spill out when you take the cartridge off, so just be careful there. I'll put some rags around here, and then going under the truck, you're going to want to remove this guard right here. It looks like a 10mm all the way around. The drain plug is up front once you remove this, and then of course your oil drain pan, and then you can see that my truck is on the ramps. So once I get some of this going, I will follow up. There's also a TSB on the F150 about refilling it with oil, that it takes like 30 minutes for the oil to go from the heads down to the pan after you refill. So just be forewarned about that, and I'll follow up. Thank you. Alright, here's the guard or heat shield. I've removed it. Those were actually 8mm. So just kind of a heads up. I don't think everybody has this. I'm not for sure. I have the 4-wheel drive and it's the FX4, so maybe some do, maybe some don't. And then kind of swinging around here to the drain plug, if you can see that, it's a 3/8 ratchet. You just turn it counterclockwise to remove it. It's a little bit different than what I've seen before, so if I have any problems, I'll let you know. But just get a ratchet on there, 3/8, and again, counterclockwise. Here's the drain plug. You know, once you turn it counterclockwise, probably about a half a turn, it's still inside. It's got this O-ring. Probably want to make sure you still have some oil on it when you stick it back in. I don't think this is replaceable. Doesn't say anything. So, and it says 120 degrees on the back. So you turn it 120 degrees, wiggle it out. The oil came out rather fast. So yeah, that's that. Again, make sure you have a little bit of oil still on there when you stick it back in. And then from here, I'm going to come down to the filter, if you can see it there. Got my light. So there's the filter. And again, I've heard that the oil will leak out, so I'm going to put some rags around it and hope that I can catch as much of it as possible. And I will follow up here in a minute. Alright, so the top of the oil filter cartridge, this is a 1 1/16, and it also says to torque it, looks like, to 24 foot-pounds. So just to be on the safe side, I'll torque it at the end. I'm sure you'll feel when it's snug, but again, 1 1/16, and then just again back it off. I'm about to stuff it with rags, so just thought I'd show you that in case anybody wanted to know what it was. Alright, it's starting to get a little dark outside, but so this is what you see. The use of rags really wasn't that necessary. There's the filter. The yellow part number was on top, so I'll put it back the same way. The rubber O-rings that come with the filter are right here. You can see them, 1 there, 2 there, and they're also part of the filter. So we'll get this back on there. It looks, filter just slides inside there, and looks like that's about it. So I'll get the filter back on there. I'll torque this back down, looks like to 24 foot-pounds, and then get to filling the oil over there. That's alright. Thanks for watching. I'll follow up. Alright, if you see the oil pressure gauge went up, everything looks good. And I just need to reset the oil gauge, but that was it. Everything's running smooth. Everything sounds good. Just make sure your oil cap's on, your dipstick's in, you tightened everything up, your drain plug. And from there you should be good to go. Alright, I just wanted to do a quick kind of follow-up in some of my thoughts. The drain plug, in my opinion, is kind of janky. You know, I could almost just take it out possibly with my hands. I'm not sure necessarily what I think about that. You know, I've done thousands of oil changes probably in my life, personally and professionally. So it's just different. I'm not sure what the purpose of it was, but the plug is just really janky in my opinion. Over here, the oil filter cartridge, you know, Ford's not the only manufacturer using the oil filter cartridge now. It is just a little bit different than, you know, doing a regular oil filter. It's more time consuming. There's 3 O-rings. 2 O-rings go on the on this cap right here. Well, actually all 3 of them do. The smallest one goes down on the bottom. Just use something pointy to get those O-rings off. Pull the filter out of there. You saw the filter. And I think that's about it. You know, just a little bit different. My oil was extremely dirty in my opinion for being 2,000 miles on a brand new truck. You know, maybe it's Ecoboost and it's just you know, forced induction, but it was what I would expect like a 5,000 or 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 mile oil change would look like on a naturally aspirated car. You know, maybe that's just something to get used to, or maybe it'll get better. But again, that was my first oil change with about 2,000 miles on it. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to reply to anything anybody asks. Thank you.